Before we start today's video, I need to thank each and every one of you guys, because today we reached 2,500 subscribers. That's absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much. We're halfway to 5,000. I cannot believe it. What's going on, you guys? I'm back here today bringing you a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing my predictions for Sunday's Payback pay-per-view. Kind of excited for the show. There's some good matches, but anyways, we'll get right into it. I'll be doing the predictions with my figures. Let me know if you guys like this format better than me just talking into the camera. I thought you guys would like it more. Anyways, the first match we'll talk about, I don't have the figures for, and that's Enzo and Cass versus The Club. It's on the pre-show, so I'm going to say Enzo and Cass. Usually the faces win on the pre-show, and they kind of need a win. They haven't had a big win in a while, so I'm going to go with Enzo and Cass to defeat The Club. As well on the pre-show, Finn Balor is the guest on Miz TV. I don't really have any predictions for that because it's not a match, but somebody will probably end up hitting somebody. More likely Finn hitting Miz after being annoyed. Anyways, we'll get right into the matches, and we're going to start off with the Cruiserweight Championship match between the defending champion Neville and Austin Aries. I still do have this pretty garbage custom of Aries. I didn't even do the tattoo on it. It's not very good. I still need to pick up his basic. I'm kind of waiting to see if they'll do an elite. My prediction for this match, I think Neville's going to retain. I think he's going to hold the title for a bit longer. Wouldn't be surprised if TJ Perkins gets involved, but yeah, I think Neville is going to retain the Cruiserweight title. For now, I do see Aries probably being the next champion, but I'm going to go with Neville to retain at Payback. And up next, we have the Women's Championship match. Defending champion, of course, is Bayley. Almost fell down there. And she's defending against my favorite women's wrestler, Alexa Bliss. But sadly, I'm going to be betting against Bliss this weekend. I think it's too early for Miss Bayley to lose her title. They've been pushing her quite well so far, so I expect Bayley to walk out still women's champion Sunday night. And now, our next matchup, we've got a bit of a grudge match between Samoa Joe, the Destroyer, and Seth frickin' Rollins. Now, this one should be a very, very interesting match. It's going to be very tough to call. I think both men could use the win here, but I do think that Samoa Joe is going to go over. I don't think it'll be clean, but I think he's going to beat Seth Rollins. I think he needs it a bit more than Seth does, since Seth just beat Triple H. And Samoa Joe is completely left off of WrestleMania weekend, so I'm going to go with Samoa Joe to defeat Seth Rollins, probably not clean. And that's that matchup. Up next, we do have the Tag Team Championship match. Challengers are, of course, Sheamus. Don't fall, please. And my favorite male wrestler, probably, him or AJ Styles, Cesaro. I think that's going to be, I feel like, geez, what am I saying? I feel like this tag team needs to end already, honestly. I think Cesaro should have a singles push. Don't really care what they do with Sheamus. But they're, of course, taking on the current champions of the Hardys. I don't have Mattel figures of them because, of course, they only have a prototype of Jeff. And they've only made some really old ones of Matt. So I'm stuck with the Jax ones for now. I do, however, have a friend of mine, Mr. Wrestler, who might be trading me some Matt Hardy parts to make a custom of that attire right there. Kind of a flashback Matt Hardy. But I'll still be waiting for a Jeff, probably. But anyways, between the two of those teams, I think the Hardys are going to retain. They just won the titles at WrestleMania. It's only been a month or so. So I think it makes sense for the Hardys to retain. I feel like Sheamus and Cesaro need to split up, like I said. I don't see any reason for them to take the titles off the Hardys at this point. So I'm going to go with the Hardy Boys. Should be a very, very entertaining match, though. And up next, we have for the United States Championship, challenger Chris Jericho. Oh, I forgot to do the zoom in on the last one anyways, and Jericho doesn't want to stand, but Chris Jericho defending, or not defending, Kevin Owens defending against Chris Jericho. So this should be a pretty good matchup between the two of them. Both very talented wrestlers. They had a good match at Mania, but I feel like it should have been a bit better. So I think this will give them a bit more time to shine, but I do expect Kevin Owens to retain, since Jericho's probably going to make music with his band. Make music, I was about to say make movies. And he's going to do concerts with his band and stuff, so sadly, I'm going to miss Jericho, but I think Owens will be retaining for now, keeping the title over on SmackDown Live, and entering a feud with AJ Styles. Up next, we have Well, is it a WWE title match? Is it not? Nobody knows. Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton. I don't think it's for the title, since Jinder Mahal took it, and they haven't really been advertising it that well for the title. But we do have Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. Should be a pretty good match. I feel like their last match was kind of lackluster, so it should give them a good opportunity. And second of all, what is a House of Horrors match? Does anyone know? Are they going to go fight at Wyatt's house? Is it like a Ambrose Asylum cage match? Who knows? But I do think that if it's for the title, Randy will win. If it's not, Bray Wyatt will win. So that's my prediction for that match. And now we have our final match, which, if I'm not wrong, I believe is the main event. I think it's safe to say they seem to be building up like it. We have Roman Reigns, Mr. Suffer and Succotash, Roman Reigns. And he is facing Braun Strowman, everyone's new favorite. Anyways, Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. This should be a very good match, I think. They had a pretty good match last time, a lot better than anyone thought they would have. I do see Braun Strowman winning here. They've been building him up really well. He's probably the hottest guy on the whole company right now. And I think they're building him up for a match with Brock Lesnar. But I could see it being a bit screwy and Reigns winning and then Braun destroying him at the end. Because I think they could have another match, perhaps at Extreme Rules. We still do have a lot of pay-per-views left this year. But I'm going to go with Braun Strowman nonetheless. So that's my prediction. Let me know your guys' predictions for the entire show. Get a zoom in there on Braun's face. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Focus, focus, focus. Jesus. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy the show, guys. Let me know what your predictions are down below. And I will see you guys in the next video.